Hello everybody and welcome back. Before we get into this video, if you haven't already, go ahead and make sure you're subscribed to the channel. A lot of you who watch my videos are not already subscribed. With that out of the way, let's go ahead and get into this episode. So in our past Let's Plays, I have not been doing too good. So I found out there is a glitch going on in this game where you can basically get a lot of XP really fast, and you can get this as soon as you unlock Tephra. Yeah, that's how you pronounce it, Tephra? The Tephra Cave. So basically, really early game, back when you have, I think, yeah, Shulk and Ryan, when they first set out on their adventure. I'm going to try and keep this as spoiler-free as I can. Obviously, the party members may spoil some stuff, so I'm sorry about that. But you can do this very early on. I think you can do this when you're back at, like, level 10 or 7 or below, something like that. I don't really remember. But basically, like, really early on. And you can also do this as late in the game as you, well, technically as late in the game. There is a certain point where you already run into these areas. Oops, zoomed in really close there. There's a certain point. Basically, what we're going to be doing is glitching through a certain area and getting to a part of the map that you're supposed to access in the late game. So you get a bunch of XP for something that is supposed to be accessed way later on. This should give us, I don't actually know how much. All of our characters are level 40 currently, so this will be a good way to see how much we go up from that. What you're going to want to do is go to the area map, go to the Tephra Cave, and you want to go to this area. It's on the second layer, I believe. What I did is I just teleported to this waypoint thing, and then you just have to climb up this stairway and go down some pathway, and then up and over here. Then what I did is I went ahead and saved, because if you fail this glitch, you have to go all the way around and back up. So it's easier for me to just, you can see I saved basically right where I started this episode. I don't know if you have to have defeated the queen in this situation. Actually, oh no, you don't. I don't think so. It does help if you've already defeated the queen spider in here. But you can do this before you even have to defeat her, and if you do it before that point in the game, then you can actually defeat her really easily. Basically, if you have defeated her, come all the way back here and wait for everyone to teleport to you. You can see we have Ryan and Riki. I just noticed Riki runs a little bit funny. If you haven't defeated her yet, I'm pretty sure there's a ring, a circle ring, for the battle to start around here, around these little poles. So basically, just don't go past that, but you're going to want to try and push Ryan off the edge onto the ground right here. And what you're going to want to do, I actually don't know if this is going to work first time, so let's hope it does. I'm going to do it and then I'll explain it later, just so you can see. So everyone's down here. We're going to go and jump up here. We're going to run into this dark wall. You can see right here. Pause the game. Party member. Switch to someone with a lot of health. I'm just going to do Ryan because most people will be switching to Ryan. And then exit out. Hold left, sharp left, and land on this thing. The reason you want to hold sharp left when you fall through the ground right there is because if you don't, you will, well, I can actually do it. Hold on. I forgot I set a load point, so this is actually good for showing what happens. And I can also actually see if this works with me just pushing Ryan off the edge. How do I even get him off the edge? Oh yeah, if I jump down, won't he follow me? Yeah, okay, Riki does too. So get him down. I want to come up here. Again, run into this little black spot in the wall. Pause, party, switch to Ryan. Exit out. We're going to go through, and you can see what happens if I don't land on that pillar. Basically, you die. You don't have enough health to make it through. I don't know if lower level... I don't think you maybe take as much fall damage, and that's how you're able to live. Because it would seem to me like, obviously, my Ryan would have more health than beginner's Ryan, because he is more leveled up and all that. Also, sorry if I'm mispronouncing his name. I still don't know how to pronounce it. Okay, so one more time, run into the edge, party, switch to Ryan, exit out, hold sharp left, and land on here. Okay, now that we're up here, is there actually a way for me to see where we are? I think we're in like a hidden area. Because I'm pretty sure, from what I've heard, I don't, just a little warning, word of advice or whatever. I have not played this game before. I never played it on the 3DS, and I never played it on the Wii. This is my first playthrough, and I know nothing about this glitch thing. I'm just going off of what I've read online and seen in YouTube videos. So basically, anyways, you want to land down here. I'm pretty sure this area is available, but this area isn't. But anyways, you go down here, you go down this little like tunnel hole thing, and you take, there's 3 spots. You want to take your first right, and then the first left. You're going to see this tomb area, which, remember, by the way, let me actually switch back to Dunban because I like him more. Remember, by the way, all my party members are level 40. We're going to go in here. You can see we got a secret area. I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm not even going to bother to. And now you can see our party members are level 48, all of them. And this is a lot more. I've heard that you can go from like level 7 to level 40 something. Obviously, I don't level up as much because I'm a higher level. If I were a lower level, like level 10, I would have probably gotten like level 30 or something. But that's not even all. That's only the tip of the iceberg that we can go. And this will get you the most XP out of all the areas that we're going to be visiting. But this one is worth going to, obviously. Go to this one first. I actually, before we go on to the next areas, I also want to say that we also unlocked a, where is it? A fast travel to the tombs. You can see it's not really showing up on the map. But if you do accidentally, I guess, I don't even know what you'd have to do, accidentally go out of this area or something like that, you can just go back to the tomb and easily get back to where you were. Okay, so coming right out of the tomb, you can see the tombs right here. Just turn back around, and this time take a right to, and by the way, this direction, if you're confused, is straight down from the entrance. So that's the entrance right here. You just go straight down into this hole right here. This area has a couple interesting things. Dang it, why can't I get this? I'm just gonna leave it. One area that isn't really, like, it doesn't have anything to do with this, but you can see there is a, like, glitched out wall here, which I guess is cool if you just want to see a glitched out wall. But if you don't want to, just ignore it. It's literally nothing special. But what we do want to go through is this giant, like, cave thing. It almost looks like it's, like, moon rock or something like that. And we're going to end up in this very wide open area. And you can also collect these, like I said, the collectibles up here. By the way, I know I said I was... Oh, no! I actually wonder what's going to happen. Am I going to have to... This may be a case where you have to teleport back to the tomb. Oh, okay, we already are in the tomb. Dang it. Now I have to go all the way back. I know I did say I was keeping it spoiler-free, but that's only for the characters and kind of the story. I don't actually know if any of these areas have anything to do with the late game. Like I said before, I haven't played through this game, but I'm pretty sure because these areas... what I've heard is these areas have been... Like, you're supposed to find them in late game, like really late game. And the thing is, you know, I haven't played it. So to me, these areas mean nothing. And if you've never played this game or you've played through it and you're just looking for some, like, decent XP, then, you know, you can do this. But if you are worried, like, oh, I want to be able to see this area for the first time. I mean, it's kind of too late. I mean, you're already watching this video. But if you are worried about spoiled areas ahead, then, yeah, definitely don't watch this. I think I've already said that, but I just want to say it again just in case someone tries to get mad at me in the comments saying, oh, there's spoilers. So coming up past that area, we actually have a fire crystal. Very rare, especially if you're playing early game. So you can go ahead and mine this, and this will help you make max level ether crystals, which again is very good early game. You can't usually get level 5s early game. And I guess since you've already unlocked the tomb, you can come back here over and over again. It's just a bit of a walk and you have to remember which way you went and all that. So continuing further in, you can go to the... Oh wait, hold on, I just lost myself right as I entered. Okay, yeah. You can either go left or the right. If you come up here, nothing much is different than if you go down there, but you can get a little item right here. Not really needed. You can just jump down. Doesn't really matter. And just keep on heading in more and more until it gets deeper. Also, keep this area in mind. This area has a little hole down here. Don't jump down there. But yeah, this area, remember where it is. Remember what you're looking at, because we are going to come back to here. So we entered this absolutely beautiful area. And look at that. What was that? 160 something thousand? What are we at now? We're at 53 now. We were at, like, what was it, 48? Something like that? I think that's what it was. Sorry, I forgot. And we have more fire ether deposits. Very nice. This is another good area to just come to after going to the tomb and all that. And I think, oh yeah, look at that. We have the landmark now as well. So if you die anytime soon, you can come back to here. Very nice. I like this area. Very pretty. You can, I guess, take photos here if you'd like. And now we're going to want to do, there's nothing down that hole, I don't think. There is nothing down that hole that you see the arrow pointing to with the things. But the area next to that, or the other area, the other hole that we saw, does have something in it. I recorded it, but for some reason it didn't show up in the video file, so I can't really show it. But just remember, don't go into the one with the points and spikes. I mean, you can if you want. It doesn't really have anything, but definitely go in the other one. It has some valuable, or it has a bit of XP that you can get in there. You can go down there if you want and explore. I think there's just a couple items. We're going to want to go back to the hole that I talked about. Again, if you messed up anywhere in here, you fell off anything or anything like that, you can always just use the quick travel feature in the area map to travel back to, what is it called? Heavenly Window. So go back to this hole, jump down, try and get the item, I guess. And you can land in the water, and we just get another 4,000 XP. Again, not a lot, but also why not just go ahead and do it if you haven't gotten it already. At the end of all this, I am 53. I wonder if I can find a monster and attack it to see how close we are to actually leveling up. Okay, so you can see we're actually very close to 54, and we started at level 40, so we gained 13 levels just by doing this, and the earlier you are in the game, the more levels you're going to get. I didn't even realize, I'm gonna have to put this in somewhere, I didn't even realize everyone learned, or almost everyone, Shulk is still behind, but everyone learned a new art, so I guess that's also good for getting arts. I don't know if you get the arts if you're like level 10 though. I don't know. You'll just have to tell me in the comments if you're low level and you're doing this. Anyways, back to what I was doing. So like I've said before, if you're level 10, you're probably going to get up to like level 40 maybe, as what I'd guess. Obviously I don't know because I'm not level 10. And that's pretty much it. You get these 3 fire deposits. You get another one back there that we talked about. You get 2 really hidden areas and a couple side hidden areas. Oh yeah, I remember this area. Okay. So now we're back where we were, and you can continue on your whole like thing going back and forth. Very nice. You can do this at any point in the game, obviously, even if you already run into that area in the main story. And hopefully now I won't die to the stupid bosses that are coming up in tomorrow's episode. So anyways, if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye everybody.